Hey, good morning, Instagram. It's Wednesday morning. We are live out here in the garden. Me, Bob, is over taking care of the garden this morning. We're getting ready for our live weather report for Good Morning Arizona. And boy, have things gotten interesting when it comes to the weather around here. We've got a big temperature swing coming. So it has felt like summer the last couple of days. During the afternoon hours, the mornings are nice. In fact, I gotta admit I'm a little chilly. I think I've got to find my jacket because couple of days from now, early next week, when we're out here in the garden, we're going to need it. It's about to drop, these temperatures. All right, so let's talk about what's happening. We've got a big ridge of high pressure, a dome of heat building over the desert southwest. This has brought our temperatures up to 95 yesterday. We're going for 98 today. And can you believe we've got 100 degrees now in your, I've got 100 degrees now in your forecast for Saturday, 99 for Sunday. Like many of you, we've got outdoor plans this weekend that include games,
30.
Football games, baseball games. Supposed to feel like fall. It's not going to feel like fall. But that's not going to last. So after a record hot weekend, that's a record Friday and Saturday, 98 on Friday, 100 on Saturday, 99 Sunday. So a couple days of record heat. And then we are going to see temperatures fall because we've got a storm coming out. I think they've got some stories before me though. We've got, okay, let me just do the weather here and then we'll come back and talk about it. You can listen in. Eddie from Houston, good morning to you. Flyboy, good morning to you. Foggy in Seattle, nice. Rick Gold, good morning to you. G-Man 5682, good morning to you. Hi, Marshall. Good morning. Had a great day at school. Okay, here we go. I'm showing some fall leaves right now in Boston. Looks like fall in Boston for sure. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah. Leaf peeping, yes. You can go up and do some leaf peeping in the high country. We do have another storm, though, headed to the high country and another round of wind. That's going to be early next week, though. So if you're going to head up this weekend, it's going to be pretty pleasant weather. And when you see the forecast for the valley, you might be inspired. You might be motivated to take a little weekend road trip to the high country. Let's talk about why. Let's jump into your forecast on this Wednesday morning. There's a live look outside from downtown Phoenix. We've got current temperatures right now that have been in the upper 50s, low 60s around town. It's 68 degrees right now with a 27-degree dew point and 21% relative humidity, a pretty dry air mass. Winds are out of the east, northeast at 6 miles per hour. We're looking at light winds today and really through the next couple of days. No big changes, unfortunately, as a ridge of high pressure, a dome of heat just sits right over us here in the desert southwest. Now that does look to change by early next week. We're going to see a pretty strong storm move into the Pacific Northwest this weekend. It'll drop through the Great Basin and arrive in Arizona by late Monday, early Tuesday of next week. We're watching with a lot of the uncertainties with that storm, including how far south it dips, and that'll determine if we get any rain out of that or not. At this point, it's not looking likely for the valley, but a big cool down we will take. Today's going to be a warm one. 98 for Phoenix, 99 for Gila Bend, and 73 for Flagstaff, 82 for Payson, and for Prescott, 92 for Sierra Vista. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. 98 today, 96 tomorrow, and 98 on Friday. Look at that weekend forecast. Morning staying cool in the 60s and low 70s, but 100 degrees for Saturday and 99 for Sunday. That's not exactly feeling like fall. 93 on Monday, and things will start to get windy across the state Monday, and that's because we've got that storm headed our way. It arrives on Tuesday, and we top out in the 70s. Again, at this point, I don't see any rain for us here in the valley, but that could change. The storm's about a week away still, so we're going to keep you updated on that as it gets closer. We'll update you on storm chances for the high country, too. They'll see a big drop in temperatures, but will they see more snow? Again, we'll keep you updated as we get closer. Back inside to you. Yeah. All right. All Alrighty, good morning from Cottonwood. Ooh, awesome, I love Cottonwood, but it's pretty up there at this time of year. Manny, good morning. Sherry, good morning, friend. Do you have baseball too this weekend, Sherry? It's gonna be so hot. Yeah. So we're looking at a big temperature swing. If you heard the forecast, we've got upper 90s to right around triple digits for the weekend ahead of us, but next week looks like our next weather change. So the thing I kind of ran out of time to talk about there in that segment was what that's going to do for our Halloween temperatures. So we're talking about triple digits over the weekend, about 100 degrees for Saturday. Monday will be in the low 90s, and then we drop to the 70s with that storm on Tuesday. After that, it moves out. It looks at this point like it's a pretty quick mover. So it's out of here by next Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday's Halloween next week. Yeah, Thursday's Halloween next week. And so probably at this point, I would say we're going to be in the 80s. Dry weather, light winds, pretty nice Halloween weather around here. So I know people like to say, the weather doesn't cool down until right around Halloween. And, it's true, but it's just we're not usually this hot still. We're still in, the 90s or the upper 80s, and then it cools down. But it looks like we're going to be much hotter this year. We do cool down, though, right around Halloween. So that'll be nice for all your trick-or-treating plans. Trick-or-treating temperatures probably going to be in the 70s. We'll talk about that a lot, of course, over the next couple of days as we see how this storm shapes up. But it's exciting to see finally a big change heading for Arizona because we're pretty tired of the heat around here. We would like some sweater weather as well. All right, I'm going to head on back inside this morning. We're on the air with Good Morning Arizona until 10 a.m. I hope you can join us and tune in.